Okay, we are back with the after party event, the wooden sticks. And I'm glad that we actually have 8 people here, which means that we can do a double elimination tournament. It's going to be a pretty fast one. We're going to have best of 1 fights, but with more points. And also joining us, a new player, Daisy. She will be fighting for the first time here tonight in a competition. I mean, I'm not sure, but at least for the first time on my events. So hopefully we're going to see some nice performances. Also, Wrath, haven't seen him in a long time. Our Brazilian friend joining after some time. And yeah, as I said, we have 8 people. We're ready to go. Wooden sticks are always fun. Controller, okay. So, in the winner's bracket, it's going to be a best of 1, 15 points. And in the lower bracket, we have 10 points. So it's going to be a little bit of a punishing experience here. I mean, plenty of time to adjust in the fight, but there won't be an opportunity to go for a second set. That's kind of the nature of the training mode. More points, but it stays as a best of 1. So yeah, well, let's get right into it. Gonna shuffle the seeds here. Hopefully we're gonna get some nice matchups. Participants. Glorious, by the way, accept the invite on challenge. Oh, I think he already did. Let's shuffle it 5 times like in the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's have a look at the bracket. Da-na. Glorious versus Info, first fight. Daisy versus Synth. Wrath versus me, and Subu versus Chesses. So we've seen Subu versus Chesses earlier. We'll see if this plays out differently. Let's start the tournament. First fight, Glorious versus Info. Reminder, best of 1, both in the winner's bracket and the lower bracket. But it's going to be 15 points in the winner's bracket and 10 points in the lower bracket. Glorious takes the left side. Info takes the right side. We'll see if Glorious sticks with Jan or plays somebody else for this one. Subu here. We have some bugs in the training mode. They don't happen very often, but we're going to keep an eye on them in case they happen. So, yeah. There's Info joining in.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back. Don't know if you got a chance to look at the bracket. You're going to fight Chesses in the 4th fight. We need Glorious fighting from the left side. Excited to see Daisy. Well, she's been pretty active in the chat.
Baseball that fight, yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure if Daisy has fought in any event so far, so it's probably going to be the debut here today. But as I said earlier, it's probably going to be a little bit of a punishing experience. I mean, sticks are fun, but they're also like things can go down pretty. That can go downhill pretty quickly. Have to be on your toes. Right. Glorious takes the left side. Oh, actually, I need to do something. Sorry. I need to... Oh, my bad. Just give me 1 second. I need to disable the post-processing mod because on the wine cellar. This post, I mean, I like this post processing, but with some maps, it gets very dark, and that's something that happens with. Just give me 1 second here, I'll fix it. So we're gonna go with the default. Default post processing. Racer has multiple versions of the post processing. It all comes down to preference. Some of them look great. Like some of the later versions that he created look great on some maps. In my opinion, don't look as great on some other maps. But yeah, we're just gonna use the default. Okay, we're good to go. Wooden. We're gonna use 0-0. And glorious left side info, right side 15 points, best of one. Winner goes through. The winners continues in the winners bracket. Loser will be in the lower bracket. Jan.
Jan.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Gonna be a tough fight. Here we go.
We'll see if Jan is the best rapier.
Yeah. I still prefer Barabash in this particular fight.
Yeah, I could see that.
But if played right, Jan can also be a little bit of a nightmare. First point.
Nice corkscrew into cut.
And you can.
Yeah, I think Barbash just has faster cuts.
I like
I
that.
think that's why he does better.
So this is in a wine cellar, and you can actually hear the echo of the stick. And I actually really like
nice sidestep.
The default, how the way it looks in default. It's just I try to grab there, can't grab.
Info doesn't grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can push, but no grabs. So, well, it resets though, so it still kind of helped info, but
yeah. Kind of push away your opponent.
Cork.
Oh.
Misses the YY. Yeah, the YY is kind of weird sometimes.
Oh, beautiful triangle 4-1.
Sidestep finishes the flag there. Nice. Out of measure with the sidestep, but I like the idea.
Yeah, I actually see Info thriving in this this mode because of she's always ready. She's always ready to throw different things. 5-3.
Double lunge. Ooh.
Yeah. The second one does not hit.
Yeah, it's why I think it really should just be one good lunge.
6-3.
That would be helpful for Marie, and it'd be less janky. It'd be less weird looking. You don't really see double lunges in real rapier matches either, so it's kind of a bizarre move.
Yeah, and it also, as I said, I don't know if it happens to the Marie mains as well, but sometimes I just try to throw a regular thrust, and then immediately I try to input a back X, which is a very good move, but instead the double lunge comes out.
Yeah.
9-3.
Nice.
Yeah, Info is not playing around.
Good sidestep and a hand snipe. Again, punch. That's, yeah. That was his chance there, and he took it.
Nice push.
Good push. Yeah, I think earlier Info had grab on muscle memory, but now she realized the mistake and switching to pushes now.
Double.
Nice triangle.
5. Yeah, Info's not intimidated at all being backed into the corner. Oh, there you go. Nice. 12-5. Quite impressive here. We're seeing Info winning recently a lot of matches that used to be nightmare matchups for Marie.
Perhaps
She even beat me
they've both
today in
attempted
one
grab.
set. So
Hmm.
I haven't lost to Marie in a very long time.
It's quite a brawl, actually. The sidestep,
Yes.
that doesn't help him, though. It's a graze, and that's enough to score a point.
13-6.
I think sidestepping the triangle is good if you have HP, but if you don't, the graze can finish you off.
Nice Cork. 13-7. Yeah, Glorious needs to play this in a very cautious manner. I think, yeah,
Ooh, Gachet.
Info's unpredictability serves her well here. Just so many
Hmm.
dash-ins and quick thrusts and sometimes slower moves. One more needed here for Info to move on to the next round.
Ooh, favorable
13-8.
trade there. Another hit. Info's got to
13-9.
be a little bit careful.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I've seen people coming back from this sort of difference.
Ooh, nice try from Info. Good movement, though, from Glorious.
There you
But yeah, that's it.
go. 15-9. Beautiful fight. Beautiful play there from Info. And I think um, her ability to use so many moves of Marie's gave her the edge here. Info moves on to the next round. Glorious will be fighting in the lower bracket a little bit later. Daisy making her debut. Another lady here tonight. Going to fight Synth. And let's see. Sending a Parsec link. Hopefully everything is fine. I don't know where Daisy is fighting from. I don't know if it's Europe or someplace else. Oh, Synth is a lady also. I did not know. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, okay. All right, no worries. No worries. We can use the correct. It's just
Yep.
that we're mostly used in competitive gaming with male fighters, so sometimes it just kind of goes like that. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Yeah. So two ladies fighting here, and the winner is gonna fight another lady. So yeah. Synth is going with Zero. I'm not sure if Daisy can control the left side. Probably not. Let's go back.
Yeah, she's having a problem, I think.
Oh no no, she did not connect. There we go. Sweden. Oh, okay, that's good. Probably a good thing. I don't think we've had Swedish players in the community, or maybe we
Yeah,
did. Not somebody that
yeah,
Marta or Alex.
yeah, just not many people from Scandinavia in general around here. It's more East Central Europe and a bit of Western Europe, and obviously North America.
Yeah, it's kind of it kind of matches the game. It's the game's history itself. Like a lot of people from Eastern Europe or Western Europe, as we have characters
Hmm.
from these two regions. Oh, sorry, my bad. I don't know why. Muscle memory.
Yeah, we might get I think the helmet guy is a Swede though, so we will get somebody from there at some point.
Yeah.
Which makes sense actually. Sweden was pretty heavily involved in this
Yeah,
part of the world,
absolutely.
either mercenaries or even wars. So
Uh, Daisy take left, yeah. Yeah, going with Tarna.
yeah, it was Peter the Great who put an end to that from Russia sometime later after this game. But before that, Sweden becomes quite a powerhouse.
Yeah, and they had more advanced technology, so this was pretty
Hmm.
difficult to fight them. One of the most
All right,
sophisticated armies at that time.
definitely, yeah.
And I like that. I don't know if you played the Mountain Blade with fire and sword.
Yeah, I've played that.
Yeah, the Swedes are very, very tough. And there's in the
Hmm.
main Polish quest line, you fight them a couple of times. They actually historically accurately they take Krakow and Warsaw.
Hmm.
Fighting them is just a nightmare. It's just so difficult.
Right, yeah.
Double. Okay, let's
Nice
see what
double.
Daisy brings to the table here. Patient gameplay so far, which is good. I like to see it.
Bunch of cuts there. Goes in. Missing both of
Not
them,
this
but
time.
back Y. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised back Y won out there.
Yeah, Synth is actually using back Y with the characters that she plays. Uh, one one is
Hmm.
Martha, the second Isabella, and Zara also has a very good back Y. Double.
Ooh, another double. Bit messy as they both try to go in. Daisy being aggressive here, though, I would
Nice.
say.
3-1 for Synth. And again, back
Another
Y.
one.
4-1.
Yeah, so Synth making good use of Zara's reach here.
Oh!
But there's a nice hit.
Yeah, that hit is just coming out of nowhere and it just.
Yeah.
You're always stunned.
Yeah, that's some broken fingers right
And
there.
again,
If
very
you're hitting
good.
with a wooden sword like that.
Very good combo. Tarna is, in a way, not all the way, but in a way, kind of like Alex. Like when he gets close and starts swinging, you better be ready for
Hmm.
it. His
Zara
blade is
protecting his
powerful.
wine.
And I like that the game simulates that well. So the characters with heavier
Hmm.
blades have this ability of going through. And again, another good one. Daisy
Yeah.
coming back, 5-4.
Oh, the high guard cut lands, but no kill. I like how the heavy blades are able to use momentum too. So
Zero
it's not just that they can blast through; it's they can just carry on with combos oftentimes.
Zera protecting his wine, says Wrath. Understandable.
Yeah.
He's like one of those Dark Souls bosses, right? Like you go into a room and then he's just there.
Yeah.
And all right, Daisy coming back, and it's 6-6 now after somewhat of a rough start. This is one reason that I like this mode, that
Ooh,
people can come back
nice.
pretty quickly and more effectively than Sharp. Gets hit there. Nice thrust. 8-6. Nice thrust.
Oh yeah, there was no bug there, by the way. It looked a little questionable, but the first hit didn't kill. I just double checked that, so always good. We're not seeing that very often anymore, that double hit bug, so that's good.
Yeah. It's just that it comes out in a very specific situation where you get hit and then immediately you throw an attack and you cancel the animation.
Mm-hmm.
And not too many characters can actually do that.
Goes for a stab, back wide to double though.
Yeah, Yeah, Daisy playing a little bit of a catch up in this fight, but still close enough. And then again, a courageous attack gets the point there. I like it. Patient, but still, when she has the chance to attack, she goes in.
Oh,
Back
did the
body.
high guard cut, but didn't do the follow up. Maybe Daisy doesn't know about it.
Double. Nice. 10-8. 11-8.
Yeah, a lot of people actually don't know, but you can follow up Tarnovsky's high guard cut with another cut right after. And you can also do it with his low guard cut from high guard right after. It's actually pretty quick. I think people often assume you can't because with most high guards like Zera's or Isabella's, it's one and done.
Press down there. 11-9. Oh,
Nice.
again. Yeah, that's one of Tarnavsky's strengths. And I say Daisy is using them very good here. And again, playing catch up and again getting close. 12-10.
Ooh, but there's one.
But the fight has to
Yeah.
end at one point. So Daisy can't play catch up forever. She will have to break through at one point.
Ooh, there's another.
Yeah.
Oh, those hits from Tarnovsky that hit the fingers make me cringe so much. When he puts everything into it, that would break your fingers.
14-10. And one more needed for Synth. A little bit more experience for Synth here. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Looked like Synth had it, but not quite. Good composure.
Oh,
Double, thankfully for Daisy there, yeah. Back wise, actually one of them beats the Blades to hit the weak.
Great fight.
Taunt there.
Enjoyed it.
Nice double. Yeah,
Enjoying it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daisy definitely doesn't want to lose this flag. I like the composure we're seeing. But
Nice.
yeah, eventually gets picked apart.
15-11. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. Great. You can see a little bit more experience on Synth's side, but Daisy has shown some um, really good tactics there, some good fight IQ, and it was a pretty close fight. And I would say that Zera is a character that usually does better against the Tarna, so yeah. But we're gonna see Daisy pretty soon again against Glorious and see what she can come up with. Next fight is going to be Wrath versus me. Haven't fought Wrath in a long time, and he's a very tricky guy. Another trickster. Okay, let's get. Okay, I just need 1 second to go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back.
Mhm.
taking the left side. Taking the right. In the wine cellar. Let's get drunk. Wrath, left. Here we go. Going with Isabella. Let's see who Wrath picks. Wrath going with his old Sam. Nice to see it. Here we go. Oh, man. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. The muscle memory is just... I have this problem every time. Okay. Should be good now. The guardian of the cellar, yeah. For sure. Here we go. Let's bunk. Frame drop there.
Bit of an exchange to start. Yeah. We don't see Wrath very often, but he's definitely a veteran at this point. He's done very well historically in Venator's tournaments. Playing from Brazil too, which makes that even more impressive. Both have a flag. Double, but Venator now has a lead. Goes in for a stab, but doesn't quite connect. But I'd say Venator is still doing a great job of controlling the fight. So it's looking pretty good for him. But there you go, Wrath is able to dip under and hit the wrist there. Dashes in there and takes a hit. Wrath is making a little bit of a comeback now, but as I say that, takes a hit to the hand. Thrust attempt, but gets hit. A cut is countered. Nice from Wrath. Single tempo. Wrath goes in now. He's not afraid to get a little bit aggressive, but he's got to be careful. Takes another hit. Ooh, a bit of a punch there. But Venator goes low, actually, and it works. Wrath getting a hit of his own, but remains behind by quite a bit now. Big cuts from Venator. High guard lands. Very good bait. As the Wrath tried to punish that. Wrath goes low, gets punished instantly, but I like what he was trying to do. He just got way too close. So he couldn't respond in time. But that feint actually lands. That's not a very common occurrence, but I gotta give him credit where credit's due for landing that. It is a cool move. It's just highly telegraphed. Anyone who sees that usually can counter it right away. Oh, a bunch of hits there from Wrath. I don't think he got the point this time, though. Very close to getting it, though. Gets a double instead. There's a hit. Nice. Upcut into thrust, and yeah, Venator just had to finish it up there.
GG. Yeah, good fight. I knew that the Wrath is gonna bring it, so I just kind of matched his rhythm there. Just went in. Wrath will be fighting in the lower bracket very soon. Now we're gonna see Subu versus Chessis. You know what's you know what I feel is crazy? It's pretty early. It's pretty early, and if the tournament goes like this, maybe we're gonna do another after party after the after party. I was thinking maybe we can do something like um, five flags best of three kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I won't say no to that if everyone's game, but
yeah, but
we'll
we'll
see.
see. We'll see how fast it goes. If it goes very fast, then maybe we're gonna do. We'll see. Because honestly, I did not expect this to go this fast. Subu, Chessis. There we go. Like best of three, five flags in the winners bracket with the best of one in the lower bracket. Only Yendrik after party. Nah. Peasant warfare. Yeah. Let's get Chessis in. Trying to find my controller. We're gonna see. I'm not. I can't promise that, but if we finish fast and people are game, I mean, I just got back, as I said, from a long business trip, and it was a very exhausting week. So this evening is dedicated to gaming. So random character after party. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why
Yeah,
not? If we
be
finish
fine
it,
with that.
yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how fast we finish this. As I said, we could go with something like five flags, best of three in the winners bracket, and then I probably couldn't do a round robin though. It's probably gonna take a little bit longer. So if it's something like this with like a double elimination, it's probably gonna go fast. But anyway, let's focus on this event, and then we can talk about uh, the after party to the after party. Like there's another word for this. It's like after party, like in the morning, something like that. I don't know. There's a word. Anyway, Subu left, and Chess is right. Oh, I think Chess needs. Oh no, he said he needs a gamepad. So Chess is right side. Yeah. Oh, did I actually go to? I don't remember.
I didn't see, to be honest.
We're about to find out. I was focused on the after party conversation and just kind of forgot about it. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Here we go. Subu left. Chess is right. Yeah, he was going with Alex. I'll be right back. Need to get my charger. Just one more thing about the possible after party. After party. Actually, even if we get 6 people, we can do a 5 flags round robin. So that will probably go very fast as well. But again, we're gonna see after this event finishes. Subu is tired here, but Chessis is hesitant, and he could have got a good flag there. 3-3. Nice. Track shot there for 3. Double. Yeah, Chessis is trying a lot to go low, and Subu has made the read and catches him again. 5-3. Side step 6-3. Yeah, Subu is well acquainted to this type of gameplay. Oh, this time try to trick shot. The leg attack worked. 6-4. Again, nice side step. 7-4. Yeah, Subu is using the correct follow-ups almost every time. Knows his character to a T. Understands what works against Alex as well, having made him for so long. Nice. 10-4. Double. Again, a good side step. 11-4. Double again. 11-5. 12-5. 12-6. Yeah, Chess has lost the momentum he had in the beginning. It's not over yet, though. We've seen comebacks from this type of score before. In this mode, you can catch up a little bit faster because there's no hard reset. Oh, nice push there, but unfortunately the cut does not connect. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Gotta take it into consideration. Yeah, this time Subu was supposed to land a hit but didn't. That's the game we play. Although I prefer, players having complete control of what's going on, I can also see the value of things maybe sometimes being a little bit random. Just make things a little bit more interesting. Nice push again, misses, but lands the follow-up there. Not sure what the problem was. Nice, another good side step. 14-8. Subu needs only one more to finish this. Nice push, but he eventually lands the winning blow. 15-8, dominant display here from Subu. And Chessis will be fighting in the lower bracket very soon. Now we're going into winners bracket round 2, and we have their info versus synth.
As for the pushing, by the way, I was backdashing out of it. That's why I was able to get out in time.
I see. We get info versus synth here.
Why do I always get paired with you, he asks. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fate, I guess.
This is going to be a very interesting fight. Synth already managed to get a top 3 spot in the previous tournament, and if Synth wins here, she's going to get another top 3 spot. see. Yeah, yeah. The winners of round two in the winners bracket are guaranteed top three. So Synth might get another top three. But Info looked very good in the first fight, so it's gonna be a hard fight. Waiting for Info to connect. There we go. Info left side, Synth right side. Did I go with the correct mode? Oh, Info's not in yet. My bad. Info left, Synth right. No control from Info. Oh. Maybe Parsec crashed or something. Yeah, she's in. Left side Info. Okay, we're good. Right side Synth. Okay. Isabella for Synth. And I think this is gonna be a very good fight. Info has found some very good tools against Isabella. Obviously, Synth did a great job with Isabella, and I also like that Synth is not experimenting with Zera anymore in this fight. He's taking this very seriously, because this is again another potential top 3 spot.
Nice exchange there, but there's a hit to the hand.
High guard.
Yeah, very good move.
2.
Yeah, obviously Synth is aware that Isabella's a good pick in this matchup, so makes a lot of sense to use her, especially given the past performance of Isabella. She lands another hit.
Nice.
There's a stab.
Plus 4-1.
Nice, going low. Ooh. Close for both of them there, but Synth manages to get the better end in the end.
Yeah, rapiers are somewhat vulnerable to the high guard. And nice retreat there from Synth.
Yeah, for sure. It's because their guards are by design a bit more flimsy. I think part of it as well is the weak on the rapiers is a bit bigger, which makes sense. They're lighter blades to begin with, so further down, especially a longsword, like you'd have a better chance of breaking through or dominating the bind or something of that nature. So
yeah, Kubold said himself that the rapier blades are designed to be weaker when it comes to blocking, especially higher attacks. But at the same time, I think, especially after the new updates, I think both Martha and Marie have and this is a very good example, have an easier time of sneaking thrusts through the guards with the right range. So that seems right.
Yeah, as they should be. That's the advantage you get from having less weight there, is you can do stuff like that much easier.
Yeah, Info with a very good comeback here. 3 quick flags in a row. 4 now.
Ooh, over top
Beautifully
now, yeah.
played. We see Synth
Synth has
holding
to be careful.
long guard a little bit more compared to the...
Yeah. Oh, Info got too close, yeah. Good try, though. I liked what Info was doing up till that point. The dash thrust is a bit of a Hail Mary, but it's not a bad move. It's just, if it goes wrong, you're going to get hit.
Nice. High guard.
Your opponent definitely has to respect it.
Yeah. Synth gets back in the lead. As I said, this was going to be a very good fight, and it is. Info is turning into a very tough matchup for everybody.
Nice hit, though. Synth is actually turning out pretty difficult as well to fight. And the fact that she is ahead right now is pretty impressive against somebody as good as Info. But Info scored a hit. It's not over. You can see Synth giving a bit of ground because of this. Because she keeps taking hits.
Nice
The dash this time, yeah. As I was saying, yeah,
Info
that was
takes,
perfect.
the lead. It's not the first time, but takes the lead in a critical moment in the last 5 points. Nice
Ooh,
guard.
this
Yeah.
time it favors Isabella.
Powerful.
That is another reason high guard is good here. If you do trade, you can be pretty sure you're at least gonna kill. So it can be good to just fire it off.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably going to go down to the last point. Nice high guard.
Yeah, and it's nice to see this matchup being engaging, because it used to be a great matchup to fight for both characters, so...
14-13. Oh, and the high guard catches the sidestep. 15-13. Synth wins this, but it was a very entertaining tactical fight to watch. Info will be fighting in the lower bracket very soon as well. Synth in the semifinal again. Congratulations after a good performance. Next one is going to be Subu versus me. Subu takes the left side. I am going to be taking the right side. And let's give Subu his gamepad. There we go. Subu left, I am right. Yeah, classic matchup. Here we go. Good fight.
Yeah, GG.
Close as always. Some good plays there. I like that you never fall for any of my tricks. Like everything is just kind of a long
Hmm.
exchange that just kind of ends in somebody's favor, but you just never fall for any trick. And
Yeah.
that's one thing
Yeah,
that
we know each other so well.
yeah. That's one thing that I noticed, for example, with newer players, regardless of how good they are, they always fall for some textbook tricks, but not you. You
Hmm.
never fall for tricks. Um, all
Yeah,
right,
appreciate it.
all right, yeah. Still in the tournament though. Not far enough. Not far from the final. So we're going to the lower bracket now. We're switching to 10 points, so it gets even. It's like a battle royale, right, where the area gets smaller, and we're gonna play all 4 fights, including the semifinal from the lower bracket. And the first one that we're gonna get is Daisy versus Glorious. Daisy on the left, Glorious on the right. Ten points only. Anything can happen. Anybody can beat anybody on 10 points. Daisy's here. Glorious Purpose is also here. Glorious needs keyboard, right? Yeah. Trainer.
I think so.
Wooden.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. So Daisy left. Glorious right side. 10 points. We're going to have um, some very quick fights here in the lower bracket. Daisy probably gonna play Marie. I remember that she was rooting for Info a lot in the chat and was talking about using Marie. So yeah, here we go. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let you take over for this one. Just getting some water.
Okay, that's 3 so far here for Glorious. Daisy going with Marie, that's probably her favorite character from my understanding, so the pick makes sense. The Tarnowski pick earlier was interesting. That might have been in response to Zera, because Zera is traditionally a bit of a counter. Defends both of those low cuts. I find with Jan, he also has that combination, but I find it doesn't go as low as Barbash's for some reason. It's probably just how the animation is. Kubel made it a bit different, but that's not to say it's not good. It's just, it's a bit more possible to block it sometimes. Ooh. Daisy scored a point, but Glorious Purpose wasted no time trying to win it back and unfortunately takes another hit. There's a strike there. Yeah, this fight's shaping up to be pretty close so far. Only 10 points, though. This can go by pretty quickly, as a reminder to the fencers. So, really don't want to be giving any of these points away if you can avoid it. There's a hit to the hand. Daisy making good use of Marie's sort of meta moves, as you should. There's I think, a specific way, particularly in Marie's current state, that you do need to play her to succeed, and Daisy is doing just that. Although that double lunge sometimes does not secure you that kill. It did land a hit, though, so that was good. But gotta be a bit careful. Nice sidestep. I was using that a little bit against Venator and some others as well, especially Chessus, actually. I managed to use it. Jan has a variation of it as well. It's pretty much the same, just more reach because of the sword being longer. Goes low, nicely done. And a hit to the head, and it's anybody's game at this point. The lead that Daisy had is not so great, but gotta give her credit for putting up this much of a fight against somebody who's a bit more experienced. And Glorious can take on many of the pros and win, so definitely a high-level opponent here for Daisy to fight against. Played away. I'm assuming that was a mistake, because that was from very close in. I think Glorious Purpose didn't expect that. He could have just punished it, but... Oh, it's down to the last. Look at this. Alright, now the pressure's on here. This is elimination stage, too, so you cannot afford to lose this flag. What's gonna happen? There's a blade beat there from Glorious. But can't follow it up. Just doesn't have the range. Goes for the corkscrew, but parried by a cut. There's another cut from Daisy. I don't think anybody got hit there somehow. Very chaotic, but there's a stab to the arm. Daisy manages to take it, but that was an amazing exchange to end it off. Okay, now we just wait for Venator. Yeah, Glorious Purpose gave Daisy a bit of a pep talk, I guess, and it worked out. Yeah, I appreciate the positivity, too. Giving tips to your opponent and stuff. Yeah, that was an excellent exchange towards the end there. It was really anybody's, but Daisy was precise in the end. I think next up is Wrath against Chessus.
What was the score? Sorry.
So Daisy won 10-9.
Oh wow. Last
Yeah,
point.
it was a crazy exchange they ended off with too. Glorious tried to use her corkscrew, and then Daisy did that Y cut into a retreat X cut, and it was pretty chaotic as they exchanged. But then Daisy managed to get distance and get a stab to the arm.
Nice. I'm glad that Daisy managed to get the win. I think after the first match performance, it looked like she's ready to fight competitively. So a win here will give her a little bit of confidence. Wrath versus Chesses now. 10 points. We might see a Sam mirror here.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what Chesses wants to play. 10 points only. As I said, after this fight, we're immediately going into the next lower bracket round, and then after that, we're going into the lower bracket semi-final. So we're going pretty quickly with these. And I'm thinking if we are to do another one, maybe it's just a good idea of. I know some people said random, but the thing with random is that we're gonna waste some time just playing the wheel, and if we are to do another one, maybe we can just do like a regular one, but just with 5 flags, best of 3,
Hmm.
and people can pick whoever they want. But as I said, we'll see how this one goes. If we finish it in like 15-20 minutes, then yeah, which I can see it happening, because fights take like 2 minutes. Here we go. Wrath left side, Chess's right side. Wrath left, Chess's right. Here we go. Did I go into training mode? I'm not sure.
I don't
We're
know.
about to
I'm
find
not
out.
paying attention. So.
We're about to find out. Hopefully it did. Oh, Laszlo for Chesses. Please.
Okay.
I hope I
I mean,
said
that's
it
a doable matchup, but obviously the advantages and disadvantages are mismatched. Uh, Samuel obviously having the guard, Laszlo with the damage
Nah.
and the movement. Yeah, he did. I suspected it, but wasn't sure.
Sorry, guys. Muscle memory is just too strong. Wrath left,
All
Chesses
good.
right. And I think we can do. Immediately after this, we can do. One sec. Yeah, we can do info versus the winner of this one. Because there's no point in just kind of switching players again if we have the winner here already. Just losing time.
Double.
Yeah, so the winner just stay in. You're going to be fighting info. We'll see from which side, depending on... actually, no. Info scored 13 points, so she will be on the left regardless. Okay, here we go. 1-0 for Wrath here. An older generation player that hasn't been very active against somebody that is new to the community or newer. It's
Ooh.
always nice to see this happening. They've never fought each other.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and it makes you wonder how it's going to play out because sometimes styles make the fights. It's not even about how experienced they are. It's just one player has an approach that maybe the other is not prepared for, and then that can make the difference.
It's always interesting for me to see veteran players coming back after a long layoff fighting some of the new blood and see how they do. Oh, nice size there. 6-3.
Yeah. It's looking good for Wrath, but by no means is it over.
Yeah.
Chessis can still come back.
Nice.
Oh, but hit to the hand as I say that. Yeah, Chessis has to lock in. Good hit, though. I feel like I curse people with that sometimes. I'm like, it's not over, and then they take another hit right after. But Chessis, as I say that, I've kind of reverse cursed him. Now he's got a point back. So I guess it's even in the end.
And 5.
Good exchange. Chess is trying to get some offense going, but pretty difficult. And Sam push actually after taking a hit to the body. That was badass, but I'm surprised that worked. Wow.
Yeah.
And theoretically, that should be possible in Sharp too. So imagine if that was in Sharp, that would have been crazy.
Nice one. Wrath needs only one more. And that's it. 10-6.
Nice.
Congratulations to Wrath. Chesses, thank you very much. As I said, we might do another one after, so if you're still up for it, that would be great. Wrath continues, and Wrath will stay here, so the fun is not over. This time, Another challenge. Info taking the left side. Wrath taking the right side. Let's get Info in. Info after a very close fight with Synth. Take a picture of yeah, I know, guys. I know. There is Info. Right, Info taking left, Wrath taking right. And immediately after that, we're going to see a very interesting fight, which is Subu versus Daisy. First
I
big
think a reverse curse is a blessing. Yeah, generally that's how it goes.
Info left side. Oh, something, I don't know why Info joins and rejoins. Maybe she doesn't have control, I don't know.
After party, yeah, Piper, we've been thinking about that. What it will look like is a question, but yeah, especially if you're game for it, Piper, we're definitely
Yeah,
down to
I
give it
think
a
we're gonna
go.
do it. I think we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't have anything to do today, so
Yeah, I was also planning like after this one just to play some Tekken or something, but I can do that a little bit later. It's almost midnight here. I can usually
hmm.
stay. I can usually play like a tournament up to like 1:30 a.m. After that, it gets a little bit too much. Um, Info left side.
Foam is the strangest thing to you. You're talking about synthetic? That's not really foam. It's more like hard plastic.
Yeah, it's plastic. Yeah.
It's supposed to kind of, yeah, it's supposed to simulate the weight of a sword. Obviously, it's a bit lighter, but they balance it such that it feels closer to the real thing. Obviously, a feather is the best if you want the best feel, but yeah, they're actually pretty substantial. They're not foam.
I don't know what's going on. It says getting an error. Try again.
Like foam in a club. Oh, like you mean how some clubs have those padded
Yeah,
swords?
yeah.
That's for if you don't wanna put equipment on and you just wanna do a casual spar or something. Or if you're a beginner and you can't afford anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's in the game, so we have synthetic, and that's something that
Yeah.
we use in HEMA clubs as well. I honestly don't
When they
understand.
spray foam out. Oh, I get what you're talking about. Okay. A music club. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking about a HEMA club for a second. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Piper.
Okay, info's in. Great. Uh, Wrath taking right side. Here we go.
HEMA of a foam machine. That it does. That it does.
Okay,
All
10
right, glad we
points.
resolved that
Yeah.
issue. Yep.
And
Both
info.
testing the waters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, info or Wrath, whoever wins, just stay in Parsec. 'Cause, you're gonna be fighting immediately after the Subu versus Daisy fight, so no point in disconnecting, so we don't have any more issues. Oh, nice
Oh,
one.
that's the boss move there.
Yeah,
That march forward that's really slow, but it reaches far. So if
yeah.
you aren't ready for it and you don't stop it,
That's
it
the
can actually
move.
hit you.
That's the
And
move that I usually punish when the boss is slow.
yeah,
That's the one that gets
Yeah,
finished easier.
yeah. I was seeing some people on Steam discussing the boss, and they're like, "I really hate this move. It gets through my guard," and I'm like, "Well, it's supposed to, you know."
Yeah, Sam is actually
But
at least this the ultimate difficulty. Sam is actually not an easy boss by gaming standards. It's not
no,
an easy boss. Like I
yeah,
still get my ass kicked by him if I'm not playing.
yeah,
If I'm trying to mess around.
yeah, for sure. It's just funny seeing them complain about the feint moves when for us who are experienced with PvP, we're like, oh, those are easy, you know. But I get it. If you're taught by the game to auto guard stuff and you see this slow move, then it might surprise you that it gets through.
I actually think the the frequency that he manages to get past your guard is very fair. Like he doesn't like
Hmm.
not every hit just
Yeah,
gets past your guard and
yeah,
just every now and then. And I think it's a good opportunity to learn just to use distancing as well and not just rely on your
yeah,
guard.
yeah. I agree. Oftentimes, if he's hitting you, you've made some kind of mistake
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah,
I'm not saying the game's perfect or anything, but usually I find that's why he hits you.
yeah,
Anyway, back to the fight here.
yeah.
Info managing to get a lead here.
Yeah, after a little bit of a shaky
Got a
start.
gold, yeah.
Yeah, nice. 7-3.
Yeah, I've had a cold this whole week. It's moved from my throat to my sinuses, which, that's not fun, but I actually prefer that over a sore throat, so I'll take it. It'll clear out at some point. I know other people who lost their voice. It was so bad, the sore throat, so I'm glad for me it's not that severe.
The fight is over. Thank you very much, Wrath, for competing. You are welcomed to the next one if we're to do one. Um, Info continues in the tournament and moves to the semi-final after a very good win. And we'll be fighting. So Info, do not leave Parsec. Yeah, very good. Just so we don't have any more problems. Subu will be fighting Daisy now. So as I said, Daisy's going to have her first big exam. Against Subu. 10 points, so anything can happen. And I'm pretty sure Subu's going to treat this fight very seriously. Really need to pee. Give me a sec. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no problem.
I get it. Looking forward to see what character is going to be used. And after that, as I said, we're gonna do the lower bracket semifinal, and then we're moving back to the winners bracket semifinal, and it's gonna be the fight between me and Synth. Um, for this event, if we get to the second final, since it's a best of one, we're gonna keep it 15 points.
Nice, you back.
Okay, there's Daisy. No need for keyboard. Giving Subu gamepad. Okay. Subu is left side. And Daisy is going to be right side. Here we go. Bara for Subu, and possibly Marie for Daisy. We'll see. Yes. Triple T, you know, man, fuck this game, yeah. That's one of my best friends there over there. We're playing a lot of games together. He doesn't want to play Hellish Quart, although I told him to play. Some chops there from Subu. Oh, there you go, Subu with the aggression there, with a lot of cuts, pushing the pace, and Daisy will have to deal with that, and she does it very well there. Double. Oh, a punch there followed by a thrust. Oh, and the quick thrust lands. 2-1. 3-1 now. Subu needs to be careful with pushing the pace. As I said, Marie is a little bit more competent now when it comes to 4-1. 4-2. 4-3. Guys, let me stop the fight for a second. Just 1 second.
Oh, what's up?
Okay. Okay. All right. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. 6-4. 7-4 now. Very good play there by Subu. Nice quick one. 8-5. 9-5, and Subu needs only one more. Double. And that's it. Subu wins 10-5. Daisy did a very good job. Had a very good start. Fortunately, didn't go her way, but congratulations there for Subu. And yeah, if we're gonna do
GG.
after, you are also invited to join. And Subu, do not go anywhere. You are about to fight Info in the semi-final. So winner will get a top 3 spot and obviously the opportunity to continue in the competition. Synth has been waiting for some time, but we're going to be fighting soon. Okay.
Yeah, you were playing pretty well, Daisy. You had to adjust there. So that was a good Marie.
Info left, Subu right. Here we go. Yeah, probably the same matchup. Nice one there from Info. Guess the first point. Second point. Oh, tries to dash in, but yeah, Subu's, as I said, the tricks do not work on him. 2-2. Like, you can out-time him or maybe outmaneuver, but you're never going to trick him. 3-2. Way too experienced. Nice Subu insists there. 4-2. Four, 3. Double. Nice. Very fast fight. 5-4. Only 10 points. Nice. 5-5. Oh, beautiful side step there, and Info takes the lead for the first time. Yeah, Subu's been here before. Nice. 7-5. Try to dash in. Oh, that chop missed. That's Marie's. Oh, 9-5. It's not a job though. 9-6. Info has a very good opportunity here. Goes for a triangle, gets punished. Luck was on Subu's side there. And again, a good chop. 9-8. Hits there. Very tense fight. Triangle. Doesn't follow up this time. Oh! The attack did not go through there. It looked like a feint and attack. Grab. So 6 jank, and Info wins the trade there. 10-8. And Info moves on to the to the lower bracket final. Actually, Subu gets 4th place here. Congratulations.
All right, GG.
And Info continues a very good streak. Let me see. We're probably gonna have like 1, 2, 3 more fights, so that shouldn't be too long. 3-4. So you know what? Let's try. But I mean, yeah, let's try. Another one after this. Night Owls tourney. We have time. Hellish Quart. Double elimination, but we'll see. If it depends on let me post the announcement. To 20 minutes format. Flags, lower bracket, best one, 5 flags. You have needed a void map. Yeah, let's go with void. Speed. Yeah, this also qualifies as a medium though, because it needs to be at least 5 flags and it needs to be at least best of 2 in the winner's bracket. Parsec U. But yeah, if people are not available, then that's fine. We're just gonna test it out, see if we can get more players. Here we go. All right, let's continue with the current event. My fight now against Synth. I am going to be on the left and Synth on the right. Even though challenge says otherwise, we're going to take the scores that we had. Yeah, Info can stay in actually because she's going to be fighting immediately after this. Alright, Synth and I face each other in another semi-final. Oh, we need to go back to 15 points actually. Here we go. I am on the left, Synth on the right. We had a very good fight earlier in Sharp. Yeah. Isabella Mirror. Always fun. Here we go. Nice. Oh, what the?
Alright, back.
Welcome back.
Alright, thrust attempt there. So far, Venator 2 flags, and there's a third. Whereas I mentioned that.
Nice push.
Good push. And then hit from Venator. Venator with a nice lead now. Double. As they cross blades, that's pretty badass. Good usage of the high guard cut there. A cut interrupting. Yeah, Synth is very much on the back foot here. Venator kind of has her backed in a corner. Yeah, there's another stab. Walked right into it there. Didn't long guard in time. Or counter with something. Double. Cross swords again. Venator backs off, expecting something. That was very Hollywoody how they clashed swords for a moment like that and looked at each other. Something straight out of Star Wars or something. That would be pretty cool on Racer's lightsaber mod. I don't know if you can make the sticks lightsabers in that, but it would kind of be immersion breaking because they wouldn't be dying from the lightsaber hits, but it'd be a good thumbnail. You have both fighters just walk forward and cross swords in Sharp. Nice, a double. Change of attacks there. Good exchanges there. High guard as Venator went low, I think, or something. There's good timing, regardless. But the sidestep, Venator gets the point right back. Cutting the thrust. Double. Nice beat of that thrust there, but not able to follow it up. Venator gets this hand snipe there. There was another hand snipe, but actually Synth was able to keep moving. Thankfully, that didn't result in anything. That's not Sim's fault, that's just a bug of the mode sometimes. Oh, but there is a push bug right back, and Venator's not able to get a kill of his own from the push, but there's a stab. Ooh, that was a trade, and I think it favored Synth there, yeah. A little bit unexpected, but so that happens sometimes. There was a stab to the face, though, so... Oh, again, yeah. Probably queued the attack up, but still got a deserved hit, I would say, in the end of it, because Venator dashed in, so... It worked out okay. Thrust, yeah, that seems to do really well in this matchup now. Nicely done.
15-9. So Synth is actually going to be fighting right now against Info. So we're going to see the rematch between the two. This time Info will be on the left and Synth on the right. Yeah. And the winner will face me and will have to defeat me twice. If that's the case. Glad to see Info getting a top 3 spot though. She's been playing very well recently, so deserved. But yeah, let's get into the fight. Info left side, Synth right side. This is a 10 points fight, so I'm gonna quickly modify it because it's still lower bracket. And the rematch, it was 15-13. First time for Synth. We'll see if Info manages to get the revenge here. Still Isabella from Synth and Marie. There we go.
Marie is already on the podium. At least third place, we'll see.
Yeah.
Where she goes from there. Info is a tough opponent, even if you have Isabella or some other counter three. But that sets in with 2 flags, getting a lead. Sorry for cutting in and out, by the way. I'm just eating some almonds. Figured he didn't want to hear me chewing them too much. Actually pretty hot, they're pretty nice. but also flavorful. Good stab there, slipping under the blade there. Back to the arm there, but no kill, unfortunately, for Sin. No point.
Alright, 6 to 5 for info.
Blade beat into thrust, but retreats there. Nice. Good defense by Sin. Tiger cut out of measure. Info maybe could have landed a stab just now, but it's tough to say. The dash doesn't quite work.
Nice, 7-5.
Good try though.
We already got 5 people.
Tiger cut is parried.
Which is crazy. Nice thrust.
Yeah, I think we'll get more too, because people seem to be joining as they're being eliminated, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we're probably going to keep it until 30. It's 17 now. Nice. 10 to 6. Info is in the final. And this is probably Info's first. Well, it's not a major tournament, but it's, let's call it the major final. And deservedly so, because she's been playing very well recently, and she will be fighting me right now. Had a very good fight in the sharp tourney. We're back to 15 points. Congratulations to Sin for another 3rd place. As I said, the Info will have to defeat me twice here in a 15 points fights. But yeah, as I said, I think this is deserved, and I've seen Info playing very well last week and the week before, and kind of feels like a natural progression. Even though this tournament, you know, maybe didn't have like a big number of players on, and it was with sticks, it's still very difficult to, especially as Marie, because Marie actually doesn't do very well in these type of events, because you can keep the pressure on after scoring a point, and that's not something that she wants. Anyway, let's get to the grand final. 15 points. I have 2 lives here. Oh, I hate that.
The Info's like, fuck, it's Benna.
Nice.
Still, you're in the podium, that's good. Just gotta lock in Info. Not to root against Venator, but I would love to see Info finally get a win. Oh yeah, Venator's just showing no mercy. That's what you should do in this sort of matchup. You should try to find some way to just get in Marie's face and dominate the fight, but Info often doesn't make that easy. Yeah, a lot of support for Info, but that's how it goes in sticks. It's actually not looking very good for her at the moment. That could change, but yeah, Venator just going with why, which with Isabella is actually a very good idea. It's a very tight way to, yeah, you can see it in action here, just the blade beat. It's very minimalistic, but that's a good thing. That's what you want if you want to keep your defense intact while still throwing some quick cuts, so. Yeah, already Venator's very close to winning. He doesn't want to give it away though. You can see he moves back and then goes in instead of just going in the whole time, because otherwise he could have eaten a stab there. And he needs one more. A lot of pressure on Info, who scored one, but that's a very bad place to be for a rapier, right up against the edge of the arena. She cannot back up any further, and there it is.
Yeah, gotta make it quick so we can do the next one. Yeah, I didn't. I actually no. I'm joking. I didn't want to. Last time I gave Info a lot of respect, and she was able to outplay me a few times, and I knew that I had to just kind of go berserk, and will probably work better. Nice one from
Hmm.
Info though. Second place, still a good result, and we're done with the second event, and actually we're going on this uh, more like the Olympics here tonight
Hmm.
with so many. Yeah, so we would need just one more person, and I think I'm actually gonna lock it at 6. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it
Hmm.
open for like 10 more minutes, and whoever joins in. Um, yeah, yeah,
One more needed, yeah. That sounds about right.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream here, and I'm gonna start another one very soon. The third. Subu, I suppose you're gonna be with me for the rest of
Yeah, yeah.
the fun. And yeah, guys, if you're listening, we need at least one more to join in, have some fun, and yeah, I'll see you guys.